The attitude of the wolf can be summed up simply. It is a constant visualization of success. The collective wisdom of wolves has been progressively programmed into their genetic makeup throughout the centuries. Wolves have mastered the technique of focusing their energies toward the activities that will lead to the accomplishment of their goals. Wolves do not aimlessly run around their intended victims, yipping and yapping. They have a strategic plan and execute it through constant communication. When the moment of truth arrives, each understands his role and understands exactly what the pack expects of him. The wolf does not depend on luck. The cohesion, teamwork, and training of the pack determines whether the pack lives or dies. There is a silly maxim in some organizations that everyone, to be a valuable member, must aspire to be the leader. This is personified by the misguided CEO who says he only hires people who say they want to take his job. Evidently, this is supposed to ensure that the person has ambition, courage, spunk, honesty, drive, whatever. In reality, it's simply a contrived situation, with the interviewee jumping through the boss's hoops. It sends warnings of competition and one-upmanship throughout the organization rather than signals of cooperation, teamwork, and loyalty. Everyone does not strive to be the leader in the wolf pack. Some are consummate hunters or caregivers or jokesters, but each seems to gravitate to the role he does best. This is not to say there are not challenges to authority, position, and status. There are. But each wolf's role begins emerging from playtime as a pup and refines itself through the rest of its years. The wolf's attitude is always based upon the question, what is best for the pack? This is in marked contrast to us humans, who will often sabotage our organizations, families, or businesses if we do not get what we want. Wolves are seldom truly threatened by other animals. By constantly engaging their senses and skills, they are practically unassailable. They are masters of planning for the moment of opportunity to present itself, and when it does, they are ready to act. Because of training, preparation, planning, communication, and a preference for action, the wolf's expectation is always to be victorious. While in actuality this is true only 10% of the time or less, the wolf's attitude is always that success will come. And it does. People with a negative attitude brighten the whole room when they leave. Anonymous. Attitude is everything. Colonel Sanders was living out of the back of his car and seldom knew how he was going to get by from day to day. Franchising was a new concept, and people were suspicious of his plans for a far-reaching chain of restaurants. Besides that, most folks thought that, at the Colonel's age, he should be retiring instead of trying to start a new business. He was certain of only one thing, that he knew how to make the best fried chicken in the world. His attitude was that since his Kentucky Fried Chicken was the best, success was only a matter of time. When someone asked Abraham Lincoln, after he was elected president, what he was going to do about his enemies, he replied, "I am going to destroy them. I am going to make them my friends." Anonymous. Get the right perspective. When Goliath came against the Israelites, the soldiers all thought, "He's so big we can never kill him." David looked at the same giant and thought, "He's so big, how can I miss?" Russ Johnson. Questions to ponder. Business. Do you really believe your product or service is the best? As a consumer, would it be your choice over all of your competitors? If not, what can you do about it? If the answer is nothing, shouldn't you think about making a change? Family. Your family takes its cues from you. If you are confident, so are they. If you expect failure, so do they. If you are insecure,